How many potatoes does it take to kill a million Irishmen?
How many?
0.
Oh, that's dark. I love it.
That's a famine joke.
That's a little darker than we want to go, guys.
That's as dark as I like to go. I like
I'm
to get
sorry,
even
Matt.
darker
Where's my little
sometimes.
button to leave.
And on that note, welcome to Nerdentials, your weekly dose of the nerdy essentials covering film, TV, video games, and comic books. I sound like an announcer. I'm your host, Joe Tweeden, as if you're not tired of hearing that already. Good morning, America Wednesday, or anyone else in the other countries of which where you may or may not be listening to us. I am joined by I'm joined by 3 comrades, all of which are being dutifully patient. What? Oh, my bad.
Why do you got to bring vodka in this one?
That being said,
Where's the vodka?
let me welcome the first of our almost foreign-sounding individuals, the Ryan Coon.
Hello. How's it going today? Hope you're doing well.
He lives in the Pacific Northwest. It's
No, I do not.
guys.
I live in Georgia. I will
Equally
not elaborate
confusing.
which one.
Equally confusing. Also, around this crazy ass table, rejoining us this evening is the redheaded ginger who still has the beard, Matthew Johnson.
Oh, hey, laddie.
Oh shoot, we're doing that foreign thing, aren't we? There you go. Guess where that's from. Only 2 guesses. The first 2 don't count. And last but definitely not least, never in my eyes at least, take it for what it's worth, the Nick Thomas. Welcome, sir.
Hey, how we doing?
I see you're sporting a thing in the corner of your screen.
Oh.
Go
Don't
on.
worry, it's just my ball.
A really big black one at that. Oh, it's a microphone, folks. It's a microphone.
And since he said he's living in Georgia, not which one. I'm living in his pants, but that's besides the point. No, I'm joking. Joking.
Man, you'd think we were recording this in the morning or something.
Oh, laddie. You'll be like, getting it pretty dark there.
Right, well.
But
Welcome,
I am glad
Nick.
to be here and glad to finally get my brothers back together. This has been too long, and we need to make sure this happens more often.
It has not been long enough. Oh, what? I mean, what?
And that was the last we heard of Matt. Oh, Matthew. I don't know. You know what I said?
Yes.
Were you able to hear it even though I kicked you off?
Yeah, I can still hear you guys.
Really? Oh, shoot.
Oh, guys, be quiet. Ryan's back.
There's no staying quiet, guys. There he is. I
had to use the bathroom.
Yeah, and apparently,
And he
come back
lost
with
his
your
eye in the
other land.
process.
Yes, the bathroom is a very
playing-
dangerous place here in Georgia.
Trouser
Ryan
snake
is now
attacked him.
playing by a dark and sinister man.
Ryan, you'll never guess what happened. For once, Matt didn't quit on us. I just kicked him off the stream.
Little known fact, this hat is too small for my big ass head.
That hat is?
That is why my eyebrow is now going slightly further down.
I thought that was because of the stroke.
It is the stroke. That's how I lost this eye. This eye is on its way.
Well, I'm enjoying the new
So will
office
you
here,
have
guys.
double patch?
Double patch soon enough.
All right, I'm kidding. But in all
That sounds like
seriousness,
good gangster name. Double patch.
double patch with glasses. I love it. Look at that.
Duh.
Those are some sexy shades.
I do love
Alright.
these. These are my favorite sunglasses. I just can't see anything that's going on the or on my monitor.
Polarization.
I would hope not. I mean, the eye patch is meant to block your vision, so
Yes, but I have this thing called my left eye.
the one eye, the one
Yes.
eye. Yeah.
Usually
There you
speaking
go.
of the one eye,
And,
You're like,
about
you know,
something else.
put the patch over the lens.
Seeing you wear your sunglasses kind of makes
I
me
just
want to
wanna
like
see
start
what that
singing
looks
like,
Hold on a second.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
There are people that do. Yes, that's so good. I don't know why. It's great.
I'll leave it on the rest of the podcast if you want.
Okay, so what are we covering today?
No, hey, wait. Okay, hold. All
Looks
right.
like we're talking about TV stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
TV stuff, not butt stuff.
Well, first off, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome back. Chaos ensuing. It's been too long. 5 months on hiatus. We didn't tell anyone, but if you're new to the channel, you didn't miss a thing. Welcome. Sorry, all you long timers. The break was longer than anticipated, but here we are. Gonna talk TV talk today. Looking forward to that. There's some shows to be said. Go check out our Monday's episode. We talked some movies, some exciting stuff there. Also, quick housekeeping for anyone that's not ready and familiar with us coming back. Before we left, we opened up a secondary channel where all the podcast pop culture stuff is focused. It's called Nerdentials Podcast. All of it's linked down below. All of the channels are featured on the original channel, which is now called Nerdentials Gaming. I'm going to be saying that for a little while until everyone gets used to where things are, but we realized that 80% of our traffic flow on the main channel was a lot of gaming, but we still wanted to keep podcasting, and we thought, you know what? If you guys are not interested in games, but you want to hear all this other stuff, here it is, a dedicated channel to the podcast, as well as TV trailer reactions and reviews. Matthew, would you like to pipe in for a moment?
I'm still waiting to play Gears 5, just so you know.
Bruh, I will play with you guys. I am a Gears legend.
Well,
Let's do this.
aside from the massive list of...
I literally got the name Coon Cannon because of Gears of War.
Oh, well, we need to hear the story in a playthrough then, sir.
We're just like it's a 10-second story. So
Damn
I
it.
used to.
I was hoping you'd elaborate in the game.
Okay, you know what? How about this? We'll do a gameplay and then I will embellish a bit.
There you go.
Please do. We like embellishment when co-oping shit.
Das Coon Cannon.
Yeah, I want to hear
That's
that.
Coon Cannon.
I want to hear that angle.
But before
Beast
he got the
Cannon?
name
What?
the Coon Cannon, he was the Poon Cannon.
Whoa. It's okay. We're an explicit podcast, Ryan. It's okay. I bleep out the major profanity, but honestly, dirty stories are dirty stories, and if it's the truth, we try to put it out there.
And we like you better for it.
We love it. Anyway, so yeah, Nick, Matthew, Ryan, we're gonna. Oh, you're there. Well, guys, if you want to follow his shenanigans, the link will be down below. So whatever he's doing, if you like it, follow it.
I can actually hear you guys in
Keep
this.
reaching. What? Can you breathe?
I can hear you.
Oh, I was asking if you could breathe.
Barely.
Not important.
Oh, irrelevant to the whole.
Joe, I am your father.
Shit, where's Darth Vader? You look a little chromy to be Darth. Darth? Oh, Darth.
Hey, I know that helmet.
Darth.
Hold on, wait. No.
Have you seen the TikToks?
Yeah.
Darth Vader's mom.
He's not Dark Helmet. He's Light Helmet. Dark Helmet's brother.
No,
Makes sense.
he's the one that does the skill rolls when he tries to attack someone.
Oh, tough crowd. All right, I guess. Well, while you're doing whatever the thing is that you're doing,
Wait for it. Wait for the puff of smoke.
Oh,
I can't quite do it with this one.
but there's so many vents. You would think it's coming out the bottom. Yeah, I see. I see it. I see it.
It's all good.
Come out the eye hole.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? We'll revisit. There it is. He had to take a hard hit. You could tell that was rough. That was rough. Damn. Aside
I
from
had to
being
fucking
behind a
die to
mask.
do that. You're welcome.
This is our sacrifice for you fans. This is our sacrifice.
Switch to hookah. Switch to hookah. So much more smoke. So much more.
If
Anyway,
I had my hookah, I
That was
would.
funny.
next time I come down south, I'll bring mine. Anyway,
Which is when.
while the coon pulls the helmet off with his illustrious hair intact, holy he's got a mop that's could lay a cow in the field. What?
It was fucking warm in that helmet.
Did you like my analogy, Matthew?
That was good. That was good.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. I had my headset like volume all the way up.
Your sexy mop could lay a cow in the field. All right, and on that note, guys, let's TV talk. Guys, welcome to TV Talk. We're here to, well, talk about shit on TV. I'm sorry, I have to recover from looking at Ryan's sexiness after unveiling from the... That hair is long, sir. Holy... Where's my fan?
I haven't had a haircut since fucking 2020.
Well, good on you, sir. You're Tom Cruising it all the way through his journey in China.
When he did the Weed movie. The Last Samurai.
Yes, that's exactly, yeah. That's the reference. Anyway.
I need to fix my hair.
You were Last Samuraiing it. Anyway, so, folks, perpetual listeners of our ineptitude and crazy sarcasm, we're about to review a couple shows, and I'm going to just ask the room, since we're being openly flowy about our direction for these episodes this week. Just saying, what show do you guys want to talk about first that all of you have seen but I haven't, because I know I'm a little behind on the TV. Okay, let's open up with Arcane. Why don't you, Nick, give us just the general spiel of what it is and what it's based on?
Arcane is a lovely TV show based off of a very beloved
and toxic
MOBA and very toxic game. It's there's more salt involved in the there's more salt involved in the game than the Dead Sea, but that's besides the point.
I was thinking.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
that's a nice analogy.
It is a MOBA game, which is a multi-online online battle arena. But this TV series is based off the characters that come from this game that already has such a rich lore. But they did everything possible to bring that lore alive in such a beautifully done and artistic way that blew my mind. You actually, in this series, you follow two sisters, Vi and Powder, who will later become Jinx in the TV series to the game.
Spoilers.
Well,
it's not really a spoiler.
if you've if you play the video game, you know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
But you follow their journey through life and all the ups and downs of just the crap that comes their way. It's a very dramatic series, very action filled, and like I said, the animation of this, the artistry behind it, just it drug me in. It was so well done, and the beauty of it was just breathtaking. This is probably one of the top animated series I've ever seen for the artwork alone.
That is some high praise. Damn. I'm watching the trailer, and it also, Nick, I just like to just to add to what you said so far is that this has an incredible soundtrack, and that's just for me sampling the first episode.
All original.
I put on these surround sound babies headset that I got on and cranked it up to max, and I was like, I was feeling emotions without even knowing any story yet because I was just blown away by the music.
Yeah. No, they use everything from the artwork to the sweeping soundtrack to drag you in and grab you by the balls and take you along this journey.
Woo! Grab you by the balls.
Yeah. No, I can't praise I can't praise this show enough. It was very well done, and I can't wait to see more because they only touched onto so few of the characters. They can go so much farther with this, and it would be ridiculous what they could do with it. The universe alone with the lore was already very, very deep, but this made it tangible for all the people that have played this game forever.
Dude, okay. Do we want
10 out
to
of
wait
10.
on her? Oh, no waiting on that rating. Boom, there it is.
There it is.
You're gonna get it, and that's how you're gonna like it. It's a 10 out of 10. Just take it.
Now I can see that, man. Back-to-back episodes with super high ratings so
It was
far.
a good year.
Ryan,
Yes.
you watched it in full. Would you like to give your spiel on it now? On how
I
you
suppose
feel
so.
about it? I think you should.
Now that I'm here, now that I have you here as my captive audience, you're stuck with me. Anyway, as a massive Jinx fan since 2013 when she was released in League of Legends, even though I wasn't a huge player back then, I kind of just played it a couple times. I was like, I'm terrible at this. But regardless, this is my favorite animated show ever made. We're just going to throw that right there. This is my favorite animated show ever made, and I think the reason for that being is that the folks over at Riot had pitched it to Hollywood a few times and just could not find someone that was willing to do their vision, so they just said, you know what, we'll do it live. We'll do it ourselves. And the art style of it has this like, you're looking at a painting in motion.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect. It's beautiful. The colors, the sound design, the characters are f***ing amazing. You watch the duality of not only these two sisters, but two more or less brothers go through some similar stuff and realize certain things about each other. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's just a really powerful f***ing show as far as how many different things they were able to accomplish in simply 9 episodes. It is masterfully told as a story. Like, I cannot wait till the next season comes out. And if you haven't seen it yet, you've done yourself a disservice. Same thing I said as the last episode we did. If you have not seen it yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should check it out. Even if you're not huge on animated shows, this has enough grounds to hold itself as just a really f***ing good story that covers a lot of different topics. And my rating for it is a 10 out of 10.
Damn! Side note, regarding season 2, there is currently no official date, but IMDb currently has it listed at 2023 release. Nick, do you have an addition to that?
Yes,
Addendum?
a very big addendum that needs to be added to this.
Throw it in.
Yes, this is based out of the world of League of Legends, but this can be enjoyed by anybody, whether you like League of Legends or not, because it is so well done.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like,
It's a very well laid out, self-explaining series that doesn't require the previous fandom to enjoy it.
yeah, and if you want to feel things, watch this.
Mm.
Do it. If you want to feel
Damn
things.
it! You already got me, man.
See,
The
now you
soundtrack
have to
pulled
watch
me in.
this too. And as much as people kind of like to hate on not Nickelback, sorry, that's from the last episode. A lot of people like to hate on Imagine Dragons because they're a lot like Nickelback and how generic they sound. They
Oh,
knocked
my
it out of
wife
the park.
hates Nickelback and loves Imagine Dragons. So go
yeah,
figure.
Don't make that comparison to her. But I like Nickelback and I like Imagine Dragons. They did a great job on this.
Same. Yeah, dude. Those were
But,
really good reviews. Like
This
that
was
just
missing something.
Oh,
This was missing something.
What was missing?
And they say that a hero can save us. They could have put it at the end. It would have been great.
too much.
That would have been. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to spoil that.
Spider-Man could have come in and uppercutted Vi in the face.
Bridge
Stop.
scene. Bridge scene.
Stop right now. Stop. Too much. TMI.
Bridge.
TMI for me.
Yeah, no, I agree though. That part.
No.
Matthew,
Yes, sir.
did you have any counter thoughts or questions at all, or you haven't seen it, right? You're not in it.
I haven't seen it. I
Do
know
their
of the
reviews
game.
make you want to check it out?
I might check it out because I do like anime, and
This one's a unique animation too. If you saw the trailer we were playing,
Yeah, the trailer definitely caught my eye because like what it reminded me of was
Into the
some like
Spider-Verse?
Borderlands stuff. No,
or
reminded me of Borderlands.
Okay. But would you agree, like a little bit as far as animation movement was maybe a little bit
Yeah.
like Into the Spider-Verse?
I
But yeah, I
agree
get
with
what you're saying with Borderlands. Yeah, I can see that. Like the character designs.
The artwork is mesmerizing.
Time out.
Pausing.
Did anybody watch Cowboy Bebop though?
I did.
Everyone but me. Like we're talking the live action movie.
Show
Or-
TV show that they did live action with John Cho.
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant the
Mustafa,
live action interpretation.
Yeah.
I haven't, but I am completely down with you guys because, dude, I just like there's a lot of crap I want to watch, and I'm gonna get to it. But if you guys want to talk about it, if all of you have seen
Yeah,
it,
if you want to talk about it, I'm
we
down.
can throw it into the episode. Yeah,
Nick, see it?
Nick, of course, saw that shit. He told me about it before any of you.
Then in that case, I want Nick to go first.
You want to do this? Okay, because I'm about to throw you the floor, Nick. Tell us about this next
Throw me the
gem.
wolves. First, I got to say, this has been the year of the stream. The streaming platforms have really stepped up their A game. All of them are coming out with their own originals, and they're trying to one up everyone. And it's just going bonkers because this is just great for us. They're competing to win our
Yeah.
hearts.
The
Keep it up.
consumer, man.
Yeah. No. Now we're talking about a very loved anime by most people who grew up in the 90s. This was an anime that showed up on Cartoon Network late at night, and this was one of the ones that was usually first iterations of anime to people. This was some people's first anime. This was along the lines of like with Trigun, Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, this fell in line with all of that. This holds a very special place in our hearts. Then they made a live action movie version of it.
Sure.
No. I really enjoyed it. I had to put aside all my feelings from the anime and just enjoy it for what it was. It was their iteration of it. If you are a stickler for the original source material, this will probably piss you off. But if you can set that aside to enjoy what they tried to provide for you, this is an amazing show. And they should make another season. Netflix, God damn it, you better make another season. I know you canceled it, but bring it back. They made choices that for a live action, it was their only option, and it made it so much better because they made those choices.
Are you able to like elaborate without spoiling anything crazy? I mean, like what
certain
kind of
certain character choices, the way the plot actually developed.
Yeah, certain things
it didn't follow.
changed.
Yeah, it didn't follow along with the anime, but
okay.
They did it in a very tasteful way that you could enjoy it for what it was. I thought.
Huh. It looks wild as a show, man. Just from the trailer.
Yeah, it's when people a few years back had started talking about who could play the live action Spike, I never even thought of him, and now seeing it, I don't know why I could have thought of anyone else. So.
Yeah.
So
John Cho playing Spike. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my rating on this, it was very well done. I really enjoyed it. It was a hoot, a holler, and it was very good to watch. I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it a 8.5.
8.5.
I can't give everything a 10. I can't.
Yeah, well, the last couple you've given 10s. All of you guys have agreed.
He and I are gonna. Nick and I have something funny going on here, and I'll talk about it after I do my part.
Okay, so you want to jump into your thoughts on this one?
Sure.
All right, go for it, sir.
This show. No.
Damn!
No, I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to reiterate what Nick just said, but he's spot on. I went into this movie. I had to try, show. I had to try twice to watch it. First time I went into it, I was very dismissive, and I was like, you know what, this, I'm done. And then I was like, I'm going to give it another chance. I felt like, maybe I was just being too harsh. My rose-tinted glasses from the 90s were kind of taken over. And I was being unfair. And I was. I think it was fucking great. It was a great show. For what they did, what they accomplished, I think they did a great job. And while I loved John Cho's portrayal of Spike, I do still agree with my original statement that I feel like they should have gone with a younger actor for Spike. Okay. I loved his portrayal. He did a great job. It's just that Spike himself is supposed to be in his 20s. John Cho's like nearly 50.
But if they did this 10 years ago when they first started talking about it?
Yes.
Hold up. Hold the phone for just a second. No, it relates to this. We're not pausing.
No, I'll pause mine.
You're telling me an Asian of his caliber, this is not a racist thing. doesn't look in his 20s. God, Asians don't look old till they're 80.
I didn't say he looked old.
You said he looked 50.
He's almost. No, I said he is almost 50.
He's 49.
I'm not.
He looks like he's 30. He looks like he's 30.
You are an Asian ageist.
No.
Like, what is that even?
You can see the wrinkles on John Cho.
Oh, okay. All I'm saying
is what I'm saying.
Is that, like, I have Hmong Asian family. My sister's married.
Yeah, my aunt's Southern Chinese.
Right. So all I'm saying is that, like, on average,
she still looks like she's 30 and she's like 52.
Oh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, does he really look too old?
No, he doesn't look old. It's just that
Spike
too is
old.
like
just
about 25.
That's all I was saying.
About like 22,
Spike's supposed to look like under my age. He's supposed to look younger than me.
All right.
He shouldn't look at the same age as me.
I can live with that response. Yeah. That's fine. I was just curious, throwing it back to you,
like I said, I loved John Cho's portrayal of him. He did a f***ing amazing job. I liked all of them. I know a lot of people really didn't like Faye Valentine's actress before the show came out, and I hope some people have changed their mind about it. But the person that stole the show for me wasn't even Spike. It was Mustafa Shakir, the dude that played Jet Black.
Mhm.
I think he made that show for me, man. His character was probably. I feel like that I don't even know who sings the song, but he understood the assignment. He fucking got it.
I enjoyed
I
Ed.
understood the
I
assignment.
enjoyed Ed.
I enjoyed Ed too. I will admit, but there are certain things in anime that cannot be successfully reproduced in live action, and that's why a lot of things have to change, and that pisses people off. But it's a reality of there's certain movements and actions that if you do them in real life, you look fucking dorky. You don't
It
look
doesn't
badass.
look right. It takes, yeah.
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 But I really like the direction they went, and there is a petition going around. When I signed it, it was at 100,000. So I think it just recently might have hit 200K to bring it back. I really do want to see them conclude this story.
Oh, they left it
So-
on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was a perfect cliffhanger for a season 2, and they canceled it within the first month of. I mean, it's typical Netflix. Anytime a little
Right,
bit of
unless-
trouble arises, cancel it. We can't afford this. But I hope they bring it back. I want a season 2, and my rating is an 8. So here, Nick and I flip-flopped. We're doing things in reverse because our first review in the last episode, he was an 8 and I was an 8.5. And we did our 10s after. Now we did our 10s first. And now
Right.
he's an 8.5 and I'm an 8.
And I'm gonna laugh when Matt says he's going 7.5.
I
He
hope
does
so.
that sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, I mean because that's exactly what we did in the last one. But that's the
Yeah.
point.
So this will be our this is our episode 2, Electric Boogaloo.
We're in the Mirrorverse.
Matthew, did you have some says on the show? Some thoughts,
So,
some ratings?
The only person that I like knew who was playing anybody in this thing was John Cho. I think the actors that they pulled in for the other characters were like spot on. I liked Faye's character. Like, she was super funny, but super serious. And it was just, I really enjoyed the whole thing. I even liked the guy that they played as,
Vicious?
Vicious. Yes.
Yeah, same.
Like, he like, whole. he was like that madman, like on the brink of just like doing something stupid, and then he did it.
I gotta
kind of
ask
thing.
you
Like-
something about him.
Alex
so-
Hassel.
How long did it take for you to realize that he was also translucent in The Boys? Because I didn't figure it out where I had seen him before until like the end of the show.
Yeah, I kind of was like, why does this guy look familiar?
Yeah, it's the f***ing hair. The hair throws you off.
Completely. And just the whole thing, like, I was laughing, like, I was mad. You definitely hit the feels with some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I liked it better than you guys.
Ooh.
I loved the original anime. I knew that this was not going to be anything from that canon, except for like a couple of the episodes. Like, you could tie into some of the episodes in this, specifically the last episode of the series when what's his name shows up, the kid
Ed.
Yeah. Anyways,
So Matt understood the assignment.
9.5.
Ooh.
Not the 7.5. That woke Nick up. Sorry, Nick.
And
He looked a little
just because
tired.
it was a nostalgia throughout the whole thing too. Like, it was futuristic, but at the same time,
The retrofuturism.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
it was phenomenal.
I think one of my favorite things about it was the visual storytelling of the environment of every scene had something to tell you.
Yes. One of my okay, never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
No. Now you got to. You can't.
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
just cut off. Ugh.
So okay, there's a scene where John Cho's fighting some guys in the background, and you
Oh,
got straight black just like watching his daughter doing a play or something, like telephone wise,
yeah.
and he's just like talking. It looks like he's talking to himself, and the guy that he's like in the store with is just like, "Are you okay?" And the whole time, like Spike's in the background, just like kicking ass and taking names. It was great.
I love it. I love the show.
So,
Did you guys catch season 3 of You?
I've not even seen it at all.
me
what?
and Amy,
You.
it's called You.
What's that?
It's about the stalker
show.
dude that's into reading books. He pursues a girl for the entire season in a very horribly unhealthy way.
Oh,
Super analytical. Like, it's an amazing show. The first 2 seasons are incredible. Amy and me watched episode 1 of season 3, and then we were distracted with life and stopped for a little bit. And
gotcha.
Amy read some online things that she didn't like about it and decided to toss trying it, which I was not down for. I want to watch all of the season. She said, because anytime they involve things like mask wearing or something political or something like, did they really need to add that? That's all she saw. That's all she saw online, and so she avoided watching the rest.
Is this the one that I keep seeing on Netflix here and there? That has
Probably.
the Wish version of Andrew Yelchin.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. The nerdy dude. I know this show so well because me and Amy are obsessed with the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, the main actor reminds me of Andrew Yelchin, but he
Penny Bagley. It's described as a dangerously charming, intensely obsessive young man goes to extreme measures to insert himself into the lives of those he is transfixed by. And season 1, he's obsessed with one girl to the point of endangering himself. I've reviewed it on our podcast in the past. Season 2, he moves on to a new girl and is obsessed with her to the point, and then there's a crazy plot twist at the end of that. And you're like, holy shit, I didn't think they could do any more with this show. And then season 3 takes off from that twist, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Great.
Matt,
Now I know he plays a plot twist. Gosh.
God, I'm sorry I gave away the fact that there's a plot twist. Holy shit.
Oh, and there's even a bigger plot twist in this one.
Okay, so Matt, I was gonna watch it without Amy and then tell her that she's wrong and needs to check it out because I know she's was transfixed by other things that are not even important to it, I'm sure. So, like, compared to the first 2 seasons, how did season 3 feel to you, real quick? Like, your hot take.
It was for me. It was better than season 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, with or without her, I'll watch all of season 3 and come back and talk to you about it. We'll
It's
cover
very
it later.
close to season 2. Season 1 was just the best one, but
season 1 was an original concept, and those are always good when done well. And then where do you go from that, right? And so Matt, we'll come back to it later. I want to watch it. Knowing your recommendation, I will go ahead and muscle through season 3 because I loved 1 and 2.
Like, I watched it and I didn't really see anything political in it, kind of a thing. Like,
not political. She said I think Amy was in a weird spot at the time because there was like a huge peak about mask wearing and vaccine shit, and she was miffed or really intensely upset with a couple people personally, and then seeing a showcase a little bit of like, what does that have to do with this? And I think it just threw her off, and she just didn't want to jump into it. You get what I'm saying? Mask wearing, like, you must know more than I do because I didn't watch past episode 1 of season 3. So
can I tell you what it's about? It's not about COVID.
No, I didn't think it was. Is it? Are they making up a completely different
It's a-
thing for the show,
It
or is
no,
it
it's a
modern?
virus. It's a modern thing.
Are they trying to make it relatable to current events? I guess is what I'm asking.
I guess they could have, but it's more or
They
less
did.
like he has to quarantine himself because he didn't have a vaccine for the mumps.
Oh, really? So, but this doesn't affect like the crazy drama for the whole season. It's just an added thing. But you get
It's
where Amy's coming from. Like she's like
right.
she saw that and was like, "Oh, they're trying to make the show related to current events," and she was annoyed by that.
No, like it's
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
yeah.
I'll get my own take on it. I'll sit through it. I'll watch it
Just watch it and just yeah.
because I love the first two seasons, and if they maintain the drama and intensity of the characters themselves, I don't care about the little side stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I think this season was actually like a little bit funnier than
Oh, probably. They're involving a child, you know,
it's
within the
but
drama. Yeah,
I
no,
digress.
okay, let's move
get
on.
to
Let's
The
move
Witcher.
on. No one else has any idea what the we're talking about right now. The show's good. Watch you on Netflix, Nick, at some point.
I'm not
if you
gonna
want
do
to.
it.
Oh, don't do it.
You know why I'm
All
not
those-
gonna do it? Because
Don't.
it's a show about me, and I find it uncomfortable that they're doing this. But because of the restraining order, I don't get a say in the show. I mean,
nice.
fuck bullshit.
So
Hey, if
The
you're
Witcher.
watching this, call me. I miss you. We can make things work. I forgive you for the restraining order. I just want to see you again from not outside your window.
This is why we added him to the show.
Well done, sir.
Oh, I'm not. This isn't a bit.
We're so sorry if you happen to.
There's a
encounter
reason
the
I
show.
moved to Oregon. It's not because my dad almost died. I had to leave the state.
If you're watching the show and you're the victim, please don't stop watching. We'll try to watch him. Stay a fan.
Secretly, I'm actually in California right now.
Oh shit. Anyway,
That's just messed up.
okay. Backtracking just slightly. You're talking
Your
me
rating?
into sitting through it.
9.5.
9.5.
So
And
they
what
did
you?
faithfully adapt it.
What would you give like the season 1 and 2 by comparison? Same or
Season
similar?
1's 10. So season 1's 10.
Okay.
Season 2, 9.2.
Okay. 3 came out above 2 for you is basically all you're saying, but all of them are
Just
really
because it throws something out of left field that you're just like, wait a minute.
good. Oh, you talking about season 2?
Season 3.
Oh, because I was gonna say just like for everyone else, including our two boys here that haven't seen it, like season 2 for me was honestly, I want to say it was a plot twist I truly, honestly did not see coming. I don't want to say anything about it because I know that if Nick ever watches it, or Ryan for that matter,
I know what the plot twist is, but
yeah, well, me.
And there
But
will
I
be a
think,
season 4.
but Matthew, do you agree though that regardless of your rating about the season as a whole,
Okay,
that twist
so-
at the end was kind of nuts? Or did you truly like? Don't bullshit me. Did you really see it coming from a mile away, or did it kind of catch you off guard? You're like,
So
what? Oh,
it
wow.
caught me off guard a little bit. However, like
Okay.
some of the things that was going on.
If
that
you
she was-
look back, yes. If you look
Well,
back,
no,
but if you're just
even going forward,
binging through
like, going from like season or from episode 1
I
through
get you. I get you.
4,
Just going through the motions. you start seeing
you kind of see
what
like
might be there at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I would be kind of, I don't know. I guess I'd have to say season 1 was 10 because in its entirety it began, middled, and ended in a way that I thought, like, if they never did another season at that point, like, I was like, that was a fantastic miniseries on its own, which is why I agree with you 10 out of 10 on that merit alone. There was a little, just a teeny little tweak of just the idea that, they could do more with it if they wanted to, but if they leave it alone, it's a perfect series. Like, they gave you just enough to be like, oh shit, could you imagine if they did a season 2? It was more like a could you imagine, but not an expectation. You didn't go into the end of season 1 going, oh, we need more. But you look back and you're like, that was a fantastic one season one off.
Yeah.
Which is why you give it the 10. But then when you see season 2 and you realize, holy shit, they can actually do more with this and add a ridiculous twist at the end. Right. It's not the 10 because the 1 will always be almost that perfect thing to shoot for. Just like we look at the Matrix movie and we're like, that first one was gold. Can they recreate it? Maybe. I know, Nick. I was kind of setting that up for a future conversation. But anyway. So I look forward to, based on your merits alone, saying that it outdid even season 2. I'm jumping back into season 3. I'm going to write it out, and I'll come back to you with my thoughts because I loved 1 and 2. So there you go. Matt gave season 3 of You from Netflix a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. That's going to wrap up TV Talk, guys. Those are the shows we're going to cover this time. We're going to definitely jump into just some teasers for the upcoming week. We're going to dabble a little bit in the Disney Plus original series, The Book of Boba Fett. There will be about 3 episodes deep by the time we talk about it next, because there's 2 episodes out right now. And then I think we're definitely going to touch on Marvel's Hawkeye.
Okay.
Is that season completely wrapped up now?
Over. Yep.
It's over. Okay. I got some time to try to catch up, and then maybe we can all talk about it. So that's gonna, at least those 2 shows is what we're gonna look forward to. Maybe we'll have some little extras on the side. But for now, guys, that is going. Of course, we're gonna come back to The Witcher. I know. Yep. And I think I'll have some time to catch up on most of these things. Hopefully, it'll be fun to watch all of it. Are you skeptical? Is that a skeptic's look on your face?
No.
What are you doing?
I thought Ryan had a freaking fork in his head going through his head.
He does.
He does. It's a dingle hopper.
It's a dingle hopper.
Thank you.
Come on, Nick. Come on. Look at these things. Aren't they neat? Anyway, not going to bust out into Disney. Although that,
we were just talking about Disney.
That's a legit tool right there. Look at that thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Hopper.
You guys, you listeners, can catch all our crazy content where you have been this whole time. And if you're new, we are in podcast form, audio, wherever podcasts are found. So wherever you listen to podcasting, that's where we'll be. We're also on YouTube channel. Nerdentials Podcast is the name. Links will be down below. We have a very gaming-specific channel nowadays called Nerdentials Gaming. All these things are wrapped up into one fancy location, nerdentialsmedia.com. Triple wave of advertising, guys. That's right, nerdentialsmedia.com. Go check out all the good things, all the social media links. And you know what? This is where we end things, guys, at least for today. For myself, Matthew, Nick, and Ryan. Oh, and let's not forget Cousin Ed.
I thought he was playing the Grudge Girl.
He might have been. All of them would fit. Guys, this has been your Nerdy Essentials, Matthew. It's been their Nerdy Essentials, okay? I'm trying to usher them out of here.
Sorry.
I'm trying to usher them out of here. This has been your Nerdy Essentials. Thanks for watching. As always, my nerds, we'll see you on the other side.
From the inside.
Where's that
Unless-
damn end of stream button? There it is.